Alrighty. Here with the Minecraft now. Since Repo was being a jerk to me today. I feel like you should be able to dodge the huntsman shot. I haven't tried. But like he makes the sound, like you see him move, he makes the sound, and if you react fast enough, he targets your head, I think. So you can duck it, you can jump it. Pretty sure. Here's the wood farm. It's actually cracked. Let me see if I can show you how cracked it is. This isn't my design. This is from a row of bone meal. One row of bone meal. It's basically a bone meal to a log. Here's some extra I have. I just did cherry wood. If I want to do mangrove wood, I have to make a adjustment to the farm. This place is getting a lot of pillagers too. Hold on, where's my stuff? Oh, yeah, and I flew around looking for a pillager outpost, but could not find it. I'm gonna have to do some inventory organization before I leave here. Although I do want to leave some of it here, like these chains, the spruce signs, although those came from the portable workstation. But the chains and the... I know that for the future I'll need those. Where'd those guys go? Nice. But yeah, it's actually way simpler than I thought it was at the same time. The only thing that I don't really understand is this TNT duper. I thought you needed, like, I thought you needed a, what do you call it? I thought you needed the coral reef stuff. But this one does not use that. This stuff down... Is it just me, or did I just take way too much damage there? Let's try that again. That is not a long fall. Took 4 hearts? I don't know, something feels off there. But I've got feather falling 4. You know what I don't have is, it's another thing. But I'm also not sure if I have to clear this farm out, like, after I'm done using it. So I made cherry trees, and some of them grow far to the side like this, right? Can I not use this for other trees until I've cleared this? I mean, it's okay if I have to clear it. I'm more than okay with that. Just wondering. And then, yeah, I see that if I want to... Okay, yeah, it's a Ncolyer, Nicolier. His design. Well, presumably. I know that, you know, redstone designers tend to steal from each other, but this guy seems fairly legit. Like it could be his design. But something I also realized is that the farm is operated like so. If I... Well, I don't want to start up the farm because I have to set up my inventory for it. It's also like not ideal in the sense that like this is like awkward and in the open. Like I'm either gonna have to light up the area or maybe give myself an obby cage here. Like just 2 obby here because I don't know if it can get blown up by the TNT. I'd rather just use obby. I suspect actually it can't, but just like maybe something like this. Just protection from, because like I didn't AFK here, I sat here and watched it, because if it turns night, I'm in danger from the mobs around me, because this is built at like, you know, ground level. And I think I still could get blasted from the side, so I might have to build walls up. Because like, I think this is a dangerous spot to be. I could do this on this side. This won't be a problem with the build. And then it just leaves this open side here. But this is like too open. So I think I'll, like, a skeleton that comes up here will jump in and start shooting me. He'll die to the TNT eventually, but any damage is too much damage because eventually I'll die. But it's really good, and I'll probably need a bone meal farm at some point. I think this should just be a door. That trapdoor should not get broken. I will be very upset with myself if I break it. Alternatively, I can just light up a big area around this, and I think that should be something I just do anyway, so let's do it now. There's no one on, so no one's gonna sleep on me. Also, I don't know if this is like a mesa structure or an abandoned mine shaft. I can't tell. But I haven't seen any spider spawners around here, so I'm thinking it's not an abandoned mine shaft. I also built it here because I figure I want an industrial zone, one that I don't really have to worry about the building too much. That was incredibly rude of you. Yeah, lighting up an area, it's important stuff, man. feel like people get too lazy to do it, and it bites them in the butt. Is that a 4 tall sugarcane? I don't think that's allowed. I know I don't have to light it up to like light level 7 anymore, but I feel like just attempting to is worth something, you know? Because by attempting to, I'm basically ensuring that no mobs will spawn. It's not like torches are super expensive, you know? No need to skimp on them. What? Name tag? I don't really care. Like, just doing this makes my work area so much safer. And I should have done it before I started even, but I didn't. I think this is a mine shaft. It's kind of cool to have a mine shaft peeking out the surface of a mesa biome like this. Yeah, there's a spider spawner. Oh, and I cooked myself. I was about to break it, but then I realized having a spider spawner in my industrial zone sounds like a good idea to me. If I ever am in need of spider eyes, I actually want to do a line like right along the border. For maximum reach. I feel like I don't need to do this hill. Maybe this side of the hill. Up to the top. Also, I like the new desert sound effects. I don't know when that was added, but it's nice. Okay, well that's most of the area lit. Can't really do more till tomorrow night. If I even do want to do more. I should have a bundle around here somewhere. An unused bundle. Okay, let's start packing up here. I'll do this later. I also grabbed some sand while I was here. And some terracotta, though. I think the terracotta might just stay here because this is orange. Well, actually, hold on. Let's, you can go in here. These chests I want removed. Okay, and then just clean up the inventory a little bit. Well, you know what? I'll put the spruce in here because I think what I'll do is I'll actually just use cherry now, since I have a bunch of cherry wood. And I'll need a bone meal farm. I'm probably gonna use another of this guy's designs for the bone meal farm because I've never made a moss farm before or even seen one. I have no clue how it would even occur. Should I have scaffolding in my redstone? Like, I feel like I can just keep that in here. And then make sure I have nothing on these. I can't remember which one I would have been using, but it should be this one for my gear. Okay. I want to take the sand home. The glass can stay here. I've got plenty at home. And again, I think I'm going to switch to cherry. I like cherry a lot more than spruce. It's just harder to get manually. But with this system, like say hello to shulkers. Oh, you know what? I need a ender chest down here. We'll say right here. I'm not sure if this farm can do pale oak because I don't think you can do like pale oak or dark oak because neither of those can be grown in a one like on top of one block. I might be able to make a modification to make that happen, but yeah, look at that. Kind of crazy. Well, and that's gonna be... So I'm actually interested if I make a composting setup. This farm's also directional. That's why it's not built facing my workstation, which I would have preferred, but... what am I doing? Composting. Composting, which needs hoppers. Where did I put those chests? There they are. I'm just gonna do like a basic composting, manual composting setup for now. It would be a good idea to at some point attach it to the farm. This should be good. So this was made of probably a row and a half of bone meal. And we can see what it produces. Probably not much in return, is my guess. And then I'm really wondering if I should do the augmentation to this. I think for now I will just remove the I didn't bring, oh, I did bring my shears. Okay. I'll just remove the logs because I'll next time I come here I'll be working on this if I don't do it right now. Okay, that looks like all of it. Okay, 35 bone meal in return. That's not very good. I've been told by the guy who does it, not personally, in the video. He says in the video, that you can actually get a net positive bone meal out of one of the forms of the farm, which is pretty interesting. I also think I might make a modification, because right now this is using like if I just replace this with an auto crafter and bone blocks, like for instance if I literally just do this, grab myself an auto crafter, and then place you with you, and then block all but one, craft this into bone meal, or into bone blocks. Now I should just be able to do this. And then when I turn this on, it doesn't work. Huh? But it worked when it was a dropper, though. That's so weird. Well, then that just means that I would have to, I can do one of two things. If I put this as a crafter, where it doesn't seem to be functioning, and I remove this, I'm not sure if the redstone can handle this, though. If I put this as a natural block, and okay, hold on. Just do it like this. I need redstone. Just take this with me just in case. Something like that. And then on top of this bone block, I place the lever. Does the observer not detect the block state change of a crafter? That must be it. That must be why it's not working. So then this would have to be a dropper, and then this could be the crafter, I suppose. So crafter says crafter into dropper. And then if this okay, that works. Okay. What happens when this is full? I can't remember if it stops outputting or if it spews them. Okay, it does spew. This is not going to work. Can't this just be a full block, like right here? Yes, it can. I'm just mostly amazed that this doesn't work with just a crafter here instead. Also, I find this awkward. But it is what it is. It's not like a... It's a farm. This is why it's in the industrial zone. Where did that bone meal that got spewed go? I thought it would be back in the system. Maybe it found its way into my inventory. That's just unfortunate. Because I would like to transport like a stack of bone blocks here. I could always build it off of this. Like I could put an auto crafter into that. I'm not going to worry about it though. But I do need a bone meal farm. Until then, I can't use this one to its fullest. I think I'm ready to clean up shop, though. So let's get myself a row here, and then I can just clean up the rows like so. And this is why the portable workstation works the way it does. It's a place you can quickly put down all of your shulkers, and a place that you can quickly pick them all up. Okay, and then I've got a portal linked up. And it's, funnily enough, it's like right outside Bardo's cow farm. Which, speaking of which, does he have carrots here? Doesn't look like it. He only has 5 rabbit's feet. Not what I wanted to see. Looks like he has enough for a plant. What is this? Ah. Makes sense. Yeah, I suppose I should probably have space in my inventory. Eh? I can't believe he manually farms all this. It doesn't even have an auto harvester. Dude, that is not a chill noise. He doesn't have a speed beacon here even. I don't know why that's not shift clicking properly. I'd like to do a harvesting of his rabbits. I would like to get like a stack of rabbit's feet at least. Because like as it stands right now, I'm like, I don't want to spend those. They're way too rare. It's got the too good to use syndrome, so I need to break that of myself. I need to see how much rabbit's feet I can get off of a harvest from this farm. Also, it's looking like there's not enough carrots here. I need 18 stacks of carrots. Let's get another row for good measure. I don't want to leave him without the ability to, like, use his farm. I just want to use his farm. Hold on. Every 50 milliseconds. Thank you. Really wish there was a better way to plant fast. Okay, well, I mean, it's probably going to take a few harvests. I almost wonder as well. What's the chunkage looking like over here? So if I wanted a portal loader, I'd have to put one right there. And right there. I could 2-chunk loader a whole half of his farm if I wanted. But for now, I'm just going to go to... Or I guess I could just do this. What am I doing? Carrots. And let's head back. That's already all of them. Okay, well, on the bright side, I doubt I'll need more carrots than this. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go for a pee. I'm gonna make myself some tea. When I come back, I hope it's gonna be ready. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, I'm back. I'm eating a grilled cheese. I've made some tea. Two mugs. This stuff is ordered from China. It's a ripened pu'er tea. Aged for 10 years. And the carrots aren't even done. They look like they're almost done, but I had an idea while I was upstairs. Oh, I also got chocolate chips. And speaking of which, I forgot the most important thing. Water. I'll be right back again. Okay. I'll need to go back to my base. But I realized something. These can have pearls in them. And pearls load chunks. So if I go around putting pearls in these, I not have ender pearls? Have a few. I should really be keeping these on me, though. Let's also make a stop at the ice farm. Yes, I know it's not perfect. But it should be enough for my needs. For now. If I ever need a ton of, like, packed ice, I will have to upgrade this significantly. The kicker is that it needs a solid block. I also, however, just had an idea. What's on the other side of this? Observer, right? No more jamming. You're huge, dude. You're huge. You're 3 meters tall. He's like, yeah, I know. Okay. Where's your bed at? Okay, so the first one will be right here. One of these. I need my shovel. And a hoe, apparently. Okay, and then I think I need to go like 5 blocks deep. And then a soul sand, so 6. Then I need to go ice. But what if I just did it like this? That actually seems to be the best, because this way we don't like it'll push you up above the pearl, I think? Yeah. Makes it hard to hit the pearl. I do want this up 1 level, though. Why is this top one? Like, it shouldn't be doing that. There we go. Great. Now this one should be chunk loaded. So that'll chunk load all that. So then I just need to go over by 2. So this is chunk loaded. This one is not. It's kind of unfortunate. You know, like if it's just this one. Whatever. I'll chunk load them all for now. I can always remove the chunk loadage. And then on this end, it'll go here to here. And then this chunk needs chunk loadage. I haven't been counting. That looks like it should be fine. I think I went 1 higher than before, but that's okay. And this one's gonna be chunk loaded, right? Yep. So this one will be chunk loaded, and then this one will be chunk loaded if I go here. It's occurred to me that if I just did this in the center, it would only load the chunks that are required, but again, I'm not too worried about it. It's not like this is a heavy redstone area. So now you should be able to jump in and get your carrots. But All of this should be chunk loaded. I have a question. The question is this. Is it you who sells the compass? Who sells the compass? Is it the librarians? It is the librarians. Should be another one. Really gonna do me like that, eh? Hmm. Restock, dude. What are you doing? You want money or not? These guys. Okay, you know what? 12's enough. You know how I like to do in bulk? Well, I guess I won't be doing that now. Where do compasses belong? I don't know. Where is my... I know where they belong. Okay, this is what I wanted to test. Is it just blank? If I place... this? Can I see it on the nether roof? Let's just Google it. Interesting. They basically don't work. Can I throw you in? I can't. That's unfortunate. I would have liked to, I would have liked to have a map of the areas I've done netherite mining in. But oh well. Every time. Okay, where are my battle omen bottles kept? Yeah, okay. Okay, what is this? It's bad omen 1. Got a bad omen 5. It's probably a pretty good raid. Let's make more torches. I know where there's a ton of sticks. Where do I put my pearls? I don't put it in there, so it partially makes sense. I can put it in here actually, because it's like mobility for moving. It's not actually a bad idea. Let's convert these to Steve tags. Got 23 Steve tags. Put that in there. Throw that. I get annoyed when I run out of torches. I don't have chests in here. Well, to me, that seems like... And I still actually really like this bamboo farm because it is still wood that I don't have to even... Like, it's no bone meal. It's completely free, auto-generated wood. I think my my keyboard is like breaking. I was having this problem yesterday with my D key. I cleaned it out, like I got all the cat hair out of it. But it seems like... Yeah, I'm holding the shift key right now. And that was happening with, well, it's going to show up as H on your screen, but... Trying to pull the key out. I used a... There we go. I am now just operating the switch manually without the key. See if... But it looks like it's working fine. So I think maybe the key wasn't on right. Oh, hello. It's been a long time since I've seen that come up. Sticky keys. Wait. Keyboard shortcut off. Done. I don't even know what sticky keys does, to be completely honest. It's gonna suck if I have to go buy a new keyboard. I thought this one would be fine. It's not like super old. More bone blocks, nice. Yeah, I took them all out of here. I was a little worried. So I've got two things I can make. I can make either a, well, you know what I do want to make more than anything right now is I want to go to a stronghold. So let's get chunk base up. Stronghold. Let's go to 0, 0. And there should be one south, yeah. At negative 1788, 1780. So let's grab some hobby. And some fire charges. And then I've got 2 Bad Omen 5s. I think. And then let's go to the stronghold. Why am I framing now? Just not getting a break today. So I need, let me pull out the calculator. $17.80 divided by 8 is 222. So I need to go to 222 and negative 223. Okay. That's it right there. Okay, so this is 1780, and then I want 1788. Let's break this. 1788, and then 1780. Anyone notice that strongholds are like laughably easy? You know what? I do kind of want bookshelves though. Not gonna lie. It's pretty pog. It also has occurred to me that I needed to bring Ender Eyes. I did not. Tons of bookshelves. Okay. 3.5 stacks of bookshelves. Don't mind if I do. Reminding me I need depth strider. Oh no, I'm not doing it again, dude. I've got enough bookshelves. Well, let's just go up the ladder like a normal person. Four armor trims. It's pretty good. I just pressed tab to look at my map, like I'm playing Repo. Where is the portal? Is there just no portal in here? You gone that way? This way's presumably a dead end. Yeah. This way's a dead end. This way's a dead end. This is the way I came from. Oh. This way's a dead end. This way is not a dead end. Indeed, this is the area. I don't know how big the farm's gonna be. I'm gonna put the portal right here. Shouldn't that be spawning silverfish, or is it because I'm using silk touch? Need to go get my blaze rods. Depot these armor trims and stuff too. Why not? Throw a bunch of stuff into the well. What's the 50%, eh? For a music disc? You sure, buddy? I feel like the music discs need to be buffed. Okay. And then it's just about watching a tutorial. I'm sure I have all the resources on me. Okay, so I think I'm looking for positive 22, so I'm looking past the gold farm in this direction? Yes. So it's just a little bit to the right of that portal. There we go. Okay. And then guessing I'll have a little bit of space on the side here. Let's just slap down redstone and wool. And the junk. And my sun shulker. I need a red mushroom? I also need bone meal. Okay, this is all of a sudden looking quite dangerous to build. If I break this, then... Okay, I need bone meal, which I don't think I have on me. But I know there's some close by. So, I think I go this way. So it goes 2 down, 2 out. Does this not work anymore? Like, that should have worked. Let me check my my Shockbite server as well, because it could be that the server is conflicting here. Okay, I need an auto miner, which means I need scrap. It says you have to break it with a bedrock breaking method, which I can use an auto miner for that. Let's just go... Oh, no, I'm back. It shouldn't take me too long to get 2 or 3 scrap. I can just insta-mine it. What am I doing? I'm just gonna go into the chaos mine. This is our very first netherite mine right here. Named the Chaos Mine by me just now. So I just need to find 3 ancient debris. Which might be harder than expected in here. And I would also like to have some potions on me. I mean, I guess I could do bed mining. It's not like I don't have the stuff on me to do so. Hold on. I want to do bed mining. Slap a bunch of my stuff into here. Grab. I didn't bring my wool. I can't do bed mining. Whatever. There's one. There's two. And that should be all I need. Yeah. Okay. And what do I need for a heavy core? Obsidian and a nether star. What do I need for an auto miner? Copper grates, could be waxed, heavy core, stick, diamond pick. What else do I need? Armor stand. That's annoying. I need more sticks. Stone slab. That's not the right kind of stone slab. Okay, and then for the heavy core. There we go. Copper grates lodestone. Blast furnace lodestone. Chiseled stone bricks. An iron ingot. And I think I do need use fire charges in there? No. I feel like you should be able to use fire charges for fuel. That's just me, though. Don't mind me just burning. I'm cleaning up inventory space, okay? How much do you need for a blast furnace? 3, and then 5 iron in a furnace. What am I missing? Copper grates. There we go. Resources acquired. back I go. It's going to be awkward to place. But that should break it. Yeah. Okay. Same deal here. No, that was placed properly. I should really switch this to the item frame tech. I didn't know about it until like this should, I thought I tested this. Like this should place properly. Here, let's just do this for now, so I don't actually accidentally jump in. That's not updating it to break it, right? I don't think so. Okay. I was wondering if I could break those with my hand. Because if I could, that means that this is like a... Like if it's broken by the hand, then it would like break the portal, but... It's fine. Can I take the... Well, I guess I shouldn't attempt to take the eyes out of the portal. If it deactivated the portal, then I couldn't turn it back on. Okay. Any target blocks? How many? I'll be headed back to Bardo's farm to collect the wheat I harvested. Oh, I am going to be headed back to Bardo's farm to collect the wheat I harvested. How about, before I go... Grab myself some more fireworks. This way. This should be the angle right here. Oh wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. I'm not sure if this is working. I thought the ender pearls would chunk load here. But I feel like this should be grown by now. But I still see some level 1 growths. How much do you need for a target block? Okay, just 1 stack. He's still receiving a net profit of wheat from my work there. And then I'm going just straight this way pretty well. No, I'm going... Okay. I need to grab some redstone. Crafting table. These are absurdly expensive. Okay, and I'll need pistons. I was thinking it would be sticky pistons, but apparently not. And then, oops. And it's looking like targets into more pistons. And I'm out of pistons. How's my cobblestone situation looking? Perfect. Grab my wood shulker. Grab. Where's my valuables? Bro, where did I leave that? I think I left it back at spawn. Well, get that out of there. Grab more redstone. Oh, my shift button's not working again. I didn't mean to spell that. Okay, and then get back to work here. Oops, these are target blocks. I need glass? is absurd. I'm sure I have everything on me, I say. And then... And then I don't. I just need to see the sand duper. I can do everything else. Okay, so it looks like... Do I have enough glass yet? Yeah. That's not right. Then redstone on these, and I think observers up top. Okay, that all looks good. Okay. Wait, is this farm directional? It might be. I mean, it's not like it's gonna blow up, so... If it is, then I'll just go... Okay, so then let's just rip this out. Some of those are breaking faster. I feel like those should be the silverfish, but then they're not turning into silverfish. Yeah, probably. Okay. Dude, this guy can't place blocks. Actually, I'm not sure if the raft will work. It might have a different hitbox or something. Also, I'm not even sure if I have all of this done properly. Let's just go check that. Oh yeah, I want to add the on-off switch as well. I knew it. I knew I would do it. I should have set my bed in there. I don't have a bed though. Something ain't right here. I think the observers are placed the right way for the tutorial anyways. Yeah. Why does this work for him, but not for me? Figured it out. I see. Okay. I missed jump. Rip that boat. How important is Bro, you did that way too fast. This guy doesn't know how to make a tutorial. It's like as soon as he has it, he doesn't like sit and wait. It just looks perfectly lined up. Like how I have it. So I'm going to assume that's fine. Let's do this side. It's good enough to me. Did I get baited? Is this supposed to be out one further? It is supposed to be out one further. Okay, and then it should just be the collection system, and I can do that bit. Is this based on the direction you place it? Like if I go like this, it is. So hypothetically speaking, if I stand in the right spot and look at just the right angle, which is going to be 90 degrees. Yeah. Okay. And then now, supposedly it's duping stuff. Let's see what that's done. And before I go in, let's just quickly craft a bed. Slap it down right there. Set spawn. Pog. Okay, and I'm sure I'm going to build the exact same thing as him once, like, I'm here. But let's just go back for now. Because it's just a collection system, really. I could do an auto sorter. But I don't think I will yet. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type... Wait. Well, let's get the water place down. The hoppers. The chests. these blocks here. Ooh, I should have these as droppers, actually, so I can enable and disable it. For now, let's just, let's do this. Be something like that. No. I disagree. There we go. This should work fine. And then I'm going to want building blocks and whatnot. Let's go back. Run the sticky pistons, the pistons. I'm not worried about sorters just yet. Let's grab a bit more wool. And some stone bricks for building. What happens to blocks under this? Like if I take that, will it be here when I get back? Because I can use minecarts to do this. If those stay. They do. Okay. Well, then I shall use hopper minecarts. Do I have my gear shulker in my chest? I do. I don't know where my other shears went, but these will do. Oh, jeez. Let's make sure I have those fireworks on me. Okay, and then now I'll just use this to get under. Okay. Then I need to make hopper minecarts. Anyways, they'll come out here. Let's just build a platform down low a little bit. Okay, because then these hoppers will pick up. And then go into these chests. Okay. And then let's go back. Need more minecart, or a hopper minecart. I'm going to see if it can work with just one. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some experiments. Also, let's just run this real quick. I want to see where the sand shows up. Good. I don't think I picked it up. I might have. Okay, it shows up all over the end platform. It's not unexpected. But that means that I'll need rails all across the bottom there. I do have enough. I'm zoning out here. I want levers. Then that should be good. Alternatively, if this doesn't work properly, I can do something different, but... Well, there's a couple of ways I can do it, but... Let's start with this. So on the four corners, I'll want these for sure. It's a little awkward. Okay, and then here. It's come to my attention. Oh no, I can light this from the other side. So I want these, that. Oh. Well, that is definitely awkward. Let's see if this works. Let's go under. should be like these ones right here. Let's go back up. Yep. Now let's try it. I'm worried that's gonna like... Oh no, that works totally fine. And then... The only question is, I think this won't go fast enough. Like if I go and run the farm... And then I run through to the other side. It's picking them up, but I suspect... Yeah, that's full. So... I can either run multiple hopper minecarts... I think that's the play, is just run multiple hopper minecarts, right? Goodbye. I don't have enough for a crafting table. Do I have a... do have an ender chest on me. No wood. Oh, I do have wood. Let's go. Let's just make sure that doesn't fall into the void. Where? Right. Give it to me! No! Try that again. Crafting table. Minecarts. I'm guessing I'm gonna need a bunch of these. I'm also guessing they'll keep themselves going and they won't stall. Okay, they are doing some weird things. I think then the best thing to do is learn to aim. And then to rip all of this out and then just have... like... I miss Swift Sneak. I miss Snip. I miss Swift Sneak. It's a tongue twister, that one. How about you go into that one? Okay, and then I just need to place levers on the bottom here. This can come off now. Oh, but this won't work because the minecarts will... What? No. That was a bad idea. Goodbye, minecart. It actually didn't get lost. But I'm pretty sure this will stall out. if I'm running 3. It's actually not stalling out. So I think we're good to go. I'll just do this. I don't suspect this will be much better though, but if I do this... it'll give it more collection space, and I think this will be enough. And then I just need 2 more minecarts with hoppers in them. Okay. Put the levers down. Okay. And then what I should do is, instead of having them over there, all these levers, is I should have them over here. With regular rails here. Oh, I guess I need them over there too, eh? Okay. Where'd the other one go? You're just stuck? Suppose I did turn you off. And then instead of having this, why don't I just have a redstone line? Okay. Lever. Last one. Okay, now let's go test. This should be like 10 times faster than it was before. Will it run if I'm not here? It's like this should... Okay, it will not run. But the minecarts sound fine, yeah. How are they doing? They are still filling up. Well, the only solution I can think of is to have more hoppers. Like, this is a fast producing farm, right? So I'm thinking, let's build this out more so I don't lose these items. Let's remove these. Nice. And then I need more hoppers. Stop that! Stop that! So much sand. Okay. What's for supper? Okay. Well, I have chests. I only need a few more hoppers. And I have the iron. Well, not much of it. And then now I should be able to use just one hopper minecart. So let's do something like this, where I bring these into here, and then I have a powered line coming out like so. And then this should be able to just be regular rails, although I don't have many. But I also don't have the space to do otherwise from what I'm doing now. You know what? I need this this line here to be the one that does the zigzag. So it'll come out like this. I need more rails. No. That is not what I asked of you. Something like that. And then I should just need to power this lever. Now this should be separate. I should have a lever here. This should go in like that. Let's try this. I suspect this will still have the issue, but it should be less so. If I run, because I think this should be able to handle well, I could have 2 minecarts though. Like, what if I add a second minecart to this setup? Okay. Understandably, it got jammed, but if they're set... Oh my goodness. Gonna drive me nuts. I need them to be offset. Yeah, no, that's not working either. Oops. Yeah, because at some point they'll overlap with each other and goof the system up. So 1 minecart. It's either 1 minecart or I do... I think this is just fine. And then we'll see how much load it can handle. So I'm going to start with 1 set of sand. So I'll remove these. And then that. So this should require, based off of like the speed of it, sounds like 1x or 3x hopper speed, which it should be handling 5x hopper speed from like the amount of hoppers that are there. Like that minecart is always depositing sand. Okay, let's go check to see. Okay, there's some casualties. That's empty. So what if I do 5? Like I think I can. Five only makes sense too because that's the amount that the hopper can hold, or hopper minecart can hold in it at a time as well. So let's run this. By the way, this contraption is like witchcraft. I have no clue how it works. Like, what is the boat for? And why is the sand doing this motion? Okay, 5 was a little too much. So I'm thinking I can do 4 things at a time with this farm. And, like, leave it AFK and it won't jam up. Let's see how much I've gotten just from testing. That's a lot of sand just from testing it. Well, I should be able to use this to get a bunch of different colors of concrete just from running that. So I'm getting, what? I should probably add more chests here. I want to have 4 sets of chests, if I can. Let's do this for now. Just a 3rd set would be nice. Okay, and then I'll want to have an ender chest here. I'll actually want to build... Do I have enough stone? I do. Okay. Build this out a little further. With a wall on the edge. So people have a safe place to put their shulkers. Okay, and then it'll be like a half workstation. I could just do a full workstation. Maybe I can't. Do I want it here? I think that's fine. Okay. Grab some of these. Grab another stack of this. go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Perfect. And there we go. We got a workstation set up. We've got output chests. Let's, so the shulkers go here. Let's throw an ender chest there and there. And then let's throw... And then if I have this... Okay, that's not what I wanted. This stuff needs to be always on. Okay. I can also attach an obsidian farm to this. I just need to put an auto miner like right here. It'll automatically harvest obsidian. Anything else? Let's get rid of all of the sand that's in these. Yes, that is a very quick 2 shulkers of sand. Alright, well, that's going to be it for now. I want to go eat food. So I'll see you guys later in the next one. God bless. See you later. Bye-bye.